This is the brain map, Rob. It'll help you pass the test. Your association areas will help you do the rest. Your cerebral cortex will help you do well because it's much larger than a chimp. I don't know if you can tell.
The brain sends the hindbrain. It controls survival functions. It's the oldest in the brain. It's your main spinal junction.
The medulla is responsible for breathing in your heart rate. It may increase significantly when you're on a blind date.
Between your ears is a reticular formation that helps control arousal when you're busy masturbating.
The tones relay messages and may have been dreaming so that when you're sleeping you can find a bigger meaning.
I'll tell you that the thalamus is like the quarterback. It's your sensory switchboard, and we hope it don't get sacked.
The cerebellum's tight because it makes you move and smooth, and it helps control your balance when you're getting on the groove.
The limbic is the midbrain, a donut-shaped system. It's a bunch of neural structures. I bet that you would miss them.
It helps with your emotions such as fear and aggression. It also helps...
It also drives for food and sex. Without them, that's depression.
Your frontal lobe is dope because it's got your motor cortex, so I can move my fingers when I send your girlfriend hot texts.
The parietal lobe is on the top of your head. It's got the sensory cortex so you can taste fresh bread.
The auditory area is in the temporal lobe, so I can hear the languages when I travel the globe.
My occipital lobe is there so I can see Glaucus areas in my frontal lobe so I can embrace me. It's the brain map,
Rap. It'll help you pass the test. Your association areas will help you do your best. Your cerebral cortex will help you do well because it's much larger than a chimp's. I don't know if you can tell.
So when I'm mad at you, I can easily strangle you. My Anglican guy is an amazing feat. It lets me turn my visual references into beats.
But what connects the brain? The corpus callosum. It lets the hemispheres communicate, and that is freaking awesome.
What's the right side do?
Well, funny you should mention that because the right side interprets emotional content.
Tone of voice, facial expressions, gestures, melodic speech, social, musical, visual, spatial, and environmental awareness,
unconscious self-image, body image, emotional and visual memory. Imagine that!
Wow, that's very interesting, Amber. Would you happen to know what the left side does?
Oh, but of course, the left side is responsible for processing images than most people. Reading, writing, math, verbal thoughts, and memory, temporal sequential language, linguistic consciousness, conscious self-image, defense mechanisms, projection, self-deception, and denial.
Wow, Amber, you really helped us learn a lot about different regions of the brain. Watch out, because here comes the beat.
Fight or flight is necessary, yes, needing them both. And that's why we got pituitary glands that help with growth.
MC Dopamine, is this test really scaring ya? Nah, I comprehend this with my Wernicke's area. Oh!